Everybody, welcome back. Dr. Sachs, or Starfield. And yes, the inevitable Star Wars creep in the modding scene has begun, and this is even a customized Mandalorian skin that I put on the fine work of one of the modders who released a Jango Fett outfit, and then he's recently actually updated to include replacements for the Bounty Hunter armor that look very much like more Mandalorians of the Death Watch faction. So, very cool stuff going on. And we don't even have the official tools available yet. Come on along with me on this episode. I'm going to be working hard. Oh, you can hear that racket. That's merchant vessels landing at one of my bases. And I've been working very hard trying to figure out how to make bases, outposts, if you will, in Starfield. And I think I finally got a handle on it. But there's a big step I have to do right now.
No indigenous life signs. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
And that is to get some inner system and outer system trading happening, so that everything is working on its own without me having to micromanage all the time. And this is the key right here. This is a helium base. And the helium is vital to your outposts because you need the fuel in order to do system-to-system travel for your merchant vessels. And I'm hopefully going to get all that going. You have to have a different landing pad for each and every connection, which is mind-boggling. I don't know why they decided to go that route, but it is what it is. So come along and watch me struggle with the last parts of this. Hopefully I can get things fully operational. So here we've got nickel base connecting to this helium base in the same system, the Serpentis star system. So that's all well and good, but I've got to get this over here going. And I think it's going to require a little bit of nudging of the fuel. I bet it's not connected. Hopefully it might be. You have to actually travel to both systems and check the setups, and that of course takes a few extra minutes. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So this one we've already got connected. I don't even know why it's showing me that. This is what I was looking for right here. Iron. So once this iron starts coming in and my helium starts flowing out, this should make this a dream come true for the most part. A ship should start landing here if everything is going according to plan. And Reggie, you might want to move. Oh, here we go. I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. All right, so this is the outgoing crate. Nothing in here currently, unless it already got pulled, which could happen instantaneously, I suppose. And this is the incoming. Did we get some iron? I may not have enough room in here, which would suck. I gotta check. Yeah, I do not have enough. Well, yeah, yes, I do. There's room. It may take some in-game time. Actually, I've heard that the in-game time does not matter nearly as much as actual time to get these things operational. So it may literally take a half an hour or an hour of real time for this to all smooth itself out. Sometimes it bugs, it doesn't work at all. And I just got frostbite again in this miserable moon that I'm on. Connections, they are tricky. I will give you a piece of advice. Go ahead and create yourself one of these at each base. The transfer container. And use this exclusively to set paths to your outgoing containers on your landing pads for your merchants. And then connect a series of storage containers together to handle fuel, or especially for your helium fuel generators, and separate containers that will also be sending fuel to the star system merchant pads, which is this one here, for instance. And don't ask me why, but they look identical to the in-system pads. There's no flags or any really obvious markings. The only thing that's obvious that you don't really see at first is there's a third container, which is a gas container, I believe, or it might be fluid. Let's see here. And my frostbite just got worse, I believe. You've got to go out of building mode, so hit tab. Yeah, and this is what I suspected. So there's no fuel yet going to this pad, even though there's a ship here. And that's why things aren't working properly yet. So yeah, this is for helium. So it's fluid. Which is kind of strange when you think about it, because for some reason I was thinking helium would be a gas, but I guess it is not, at least in this form. And so I'm going to have to construct a series of containers that will fill this container up on the regular without compromising my power that's heading to those generators. So it's a weird balancing act that you have to develop between powering generators that power the extractors that send the fuel to various parts of your base without losing enough of the fuel to keep your power going to send the fuel. It's kind of goofy, but it would be a lot easier if there was some kind of a central management system in the game where you could actually use your computers on your ship to manage all your bases to some degree, but that doesn't exist. I'm sure some modders are going to genius their way through that someday and make all our lives a lot easier, but for now, it is what it is. And believe me, I sit here and I'm like, well, what exactly is the point of all this, really? Why am I even doing this when I could make so much more money just going on and blasting thing out of space? But I'm also thinking, well, you know, now that I know how to do this to some extent, a lot better than I did at first anyway, doing a playthrough with a different character, or some kind of a merchanteer or a miner, it could be a lot more interesting if I go down different parts of the tree that aren't combat related, see how well I can fare in that kind of a playthrough, and do some faction-based stuff. So I suppose that's where some of this stuff might get more interesting, and the bases would have more options because you're exploding those options with parts of the tree that I'm currently not even touching. So, and then maybe that will make more interactive stuff happen in the game itself. maybe you'll have different events happen at bases, at these outposts, and or get attacked by different factions, etc. So, yeah, remains to be seen. I'm sure they're going to develop this stuff with DLCs, and I know the modders will do something with it regardless. So, all right, so let's have a look here. Now, oops, I do not want to do that. Now, it looks as if I literally don't have any fuel going there, so that's a mistake on my part that I have to rectify. So, let's go see where we actually have some spare helium. Actually, hold on. I was just talking about this. Transfer container is empty. I may have not set this up yet. I think I did. But I have multiple bases, so it's possible that I have not set this up properly. Oh, no. I've got that set to go there and there and... All right. Oh, okay. Helium is a gas. Okay, that's what I thought. Why did it have fluid on the marker there for that storage container? I have no idea what's up with that. Okay, so there is a little bit here. Well, actually quite a bit here. Now let's check. We'll see where I've got this going. The interface is just bizarre. All the different buttons to click to get to the convoluted controls for the base. All right, so this is feeding. All right, so here we go. So this one here is exclusively feeding my power, but I actually have more than I need. So I'm going to take some of this out of here. So let's take half of this. More than half, actually. Yeah, let's check this. Okay, this is... Now, where is this going to? Yeah, this is connecting to the transfer container. And I have several of these other extractors feeding that one. No? So, more than likely the chain is taking things straight through the container and going into the crates for the outgoing crates. But we want to make sure that we send some of the fuel to the actual fuel of the pad itself. So I'm gonna see if we can do that right now. I'm a little... You know what? I think I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna create yet another extractor if I can, and send that exclusively to this pad. Let's see if I've got enough. Yes. Barely.
Construction is much easier and often more fun.
Do I have enough for storage? No, not yet. The juggling act is kind of nuts, and then plus I need more power also. Well, you know what? I can put down another fuel generator because I have more than enough. We have to connect this to a new generator. That should start up here hopefully in a moment. And then you press the move, hold that down. It gives you a wire. We'll connect that directly to the new generator. And you can see the total power just went up to 72 needed power, so we have plenty of extra power now, which will allow me to put down some more defenses when I have iron and other resources finally coming in from out of system. All right, so I'm gonna go probably a little quiet for a little while because the stream itself is dead silent. So hang tight. Lots to think about here while I'm trying to make this work. Also be aware the base building does tend to bug out if you're in third person like a view that I'm in now and everything grays out on you and you can't do anything. Your best fix for that, and I've checked this multiple forums, is to go ahead and save the game and then quit to the main menu and then reload the game and it should be available again. Classic, but that's the bugginess, unfortunately. Okay, now I want to connect Can I connect this straight to that container? That's the question. I think I might be able to. Let's see. Yes. There it goes. 2 just went in there. 3. This is running. There's the new one. It's also running. You can double check by middle mouse, R for Outpost, and then you can see power 5. Now once this thing fills up, it should set that merchant off. Outgoing. Do I have this connected or not? I don't. What is going on here? What happened? I had this connected. I think my other base in the circle of life, so to speak, ran out of something vital and it can't connect now because it needs fuel. I'm gonna have to take some helium with me to the other base and make sure that everything is going. The trick is it needs the fuel, which has to be shipped to it, and that needs a little push. Why did this other one stop also? What is going on? Why is everything disconnected? It is connected. Not showing anything incoming. There's a whole bunch of helium right here. Oh my goodness, look at all this helium. All right, I need to probably... Hold on. I think it's because everything was full. Yeah, this is the most convoluted, confusing base building I've ever dealt with, I think. It's just like, what the heck? So much for user experience being manageable. It doesn't have any way to limit how much you send either. It'll just basically drain you dry of everything if it can, and then leave you with nothing. So it's tricky to get the right chains happening. And of course, when you run out of vital resources in order to build the storage containers you need to make the chain, then you have to go through the process of traveling around in order to get a few more pieces of resource. It's just a big pain in the butt. And I need a better space outfit too, so I'm not constantly being interrupted by this nonsense with the weather affecting my character. I just ignore it most of the time, to be honest. How much can I put into this thing anyway? Oh, not much at all. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I have a feeling we have to travel out of system. And bring a whole bunch of helium directly to the original base where I have my shipbuilder. Let's go ahead and try that. Ay. They managed to find every way imaginable to inconvenience the player. It is amazing. It would be even worse without mods, I'm telling you. All right, let's go ahead and save just in case. Oh, it's auto-saving, all right. Here down to Oberum Prime. Oberum, however you want to pronounce it. Let's go. It's ridiculous that you can't just do all this from your ship. As far as making the connections happen. But whatever. And a lot of this is just a template put over the top of Fallout 4 base building, but in many ways it's not as good because some of the stuff that you could do with Fallout 4 base building isn't even as controllable now. They remove certain
No
things.
organics here.
Like little niceties that were in Fallout 4 for turning and rotating objects and getting things specifically where you want them are no longer handled the same way. So why? Some decisions that a lot of the modders have noticed and they're pulling their hair out. That's a mod, by the way, that shows the landing. It's getting worked out. Worked on, and eventually they'll work out the kinks. But pretty neat that you can actually see your ship coming and going. That's due to the mods and not because it's in the vanilla game. You'll see it like once, and then it doesn't do it again for whatever reason. So much for immersion. Everything has to be a console port, apparently. Well, it doesn't have to be, guys. Bethesda, right? It's a PC. So give us a better version of the game on PC. But see, what they do is they allow the modding community to take care of all that for free. Not fooling anybody. People talking about it. So, yeah, we see. I get it. Hey, it's a business move. It's not very respectful to the community, but it is what it is. I'm crippled. Okay. Let me go ahead and lay down. See what I mean about inconveniencing the player? Just ridiculous. I have a spacesuit on and I'm getting sick all the time. How about just give me the opportunity to get a better spacesuit? I'll pay for it. I've got a lot of credits.
Come on.
I can survive the vacuum of space, but I can't survive on the terrain of a moon. Yay. Fine. Thank you. Wait, that didn't do it? Yeah, there it goes. Delayed reaction. Okay. Well, there's not much better here. Freezing liquid thunderstorm. So I actually have 2 different out-of-system bases here that I need to manage. They should be set up, though, but they need the fuel. All right, hold on. Let me just go ahead and toss a bunch in here. Carrying around a ton of this stuff. Come on. Oh, and these jetpacks. I absolutely hate them. Hypothermia again. Awesome. They've gone a little crazy with the conditions in the game. They happen far too quickly. They become a nuisance. And when you're dealing with the headaches of these outposts, it can really start to annoy you. So be prepared. All right, so why is it only showing me? I must have the other one connected already. Hey, here comes a merchant. Ah, perfect. It's going to that one. That's good news. Why is this one getting no helium? Is this not connected? I think it isn't. There it goes. See? So easy to miss a connection. You also have to make sure your NPCs can even travel these stairs. Sometimes you have to maneuver the buildings again. She's gonna have a problem with this, I can tell. Yep. That could also impact your robots. Oh, she teleported up here apparently. Ah, this is beautiful. Okay, this is what we wanted. So now it's receiving the helium and sending out the iron. Everything's connected finally. So this is going from system to system. So now we've got from Oberon Prime all the way over to Serpentis. And multiple bases over here. They're gathering nickel, copper, and of course helium. and aluminum, things of that nature. So things should get a little bit easier. All right. No incoming yet, but that should start to change. A little bit of iron. Hypothermia became worse. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I guess instead of working, I'm going to go inside and pick my nose. We'll go inside and I'll see if I can build things using third person. Speaking of robots, now they do help increase your productivity of inorganic materials, so I highly recommend you make like 3 of them at each base. Just make sure you build them. I would recommend you, when you make them, create them inside a building like this, because they tend to bug out if you create them outside. Don't ask me why. I don't know. And they will find their way outside if they want to, I guess. I don't think it really matters. As long as they're moving, that's what you want. Okay. Andrea, can you get away from me, please? God. I swear this game's going to push me to go lone wolf because of the interaction with the companions. I think my next playthrough, I'm just going to avoid companions. Okay, so yeah. I can do this from inside. All right, they're both fueled up. Now I want to make sure I'm cranking out iron. I may have to redo some of my transfer container operations here and connections, because this is when I was learning to do all this for the first time, so this is probably out of control here. I probably need to, at some point, strip it all down and reconnect everything, but maybe not. We'll see. All right. Oh, I think I have only 2 iron extractors going. I think I should be able to make another. Except I'm missing something. I'm missing tungsten and iron. How am I missing iron? What? See what I mean about how it will overspend and there's no way to just create a reserve by inputting in maximums and minimums into any kind of a control spreadsheet. Like, I should be able to reserve a certain amount of iron for my base by default, right? I should, like, never get rid of anything less than 30, that kind of thing. So what I have to do is I have to create a separate connection. With a container exclusively from my own base storage of iron. And of course I don't have enough to build one, so I'm going to have to grab one of these. What is it doing? I'll just put this over here. And we'll send this to this one, and we'll sever these. All right, so now we have an extractor that's filling this container exclusively. One piece of iron still. Is this even on? It should be powered. I have to go back outside. That's powered. Okay, it's starting to build up a little bit of iron. Ironically, I need tungsten now, so we're gonna have to go. Another thing that boggles my mind is that when you set up bases, I have had no interaction with NPCs arriving to trade with me. Maybe that'll happen at some point, but so far, nada. The only NPC interactions I've had at all at bases of my own design have been hostiles, and that's even been rare. Honestly, I thought I had enough tungsten, but you can never have enough tungsten, I guess. You got to go onto the ship when you're over encumbered, overburdened. Otherwise, you won't be able to fast travel. So, but once you're on, you can fast travel even if you have absurd amounts of goodies on you, like I do. All right, so now. I'm just going to go over here to Cheyenne. Yeah, hit Aquila. So when I go over here, I usually will just buy everything I can. You're always going to need something. So yeah, it's another problem by not being able to look at any kind of a spreadsheet or any kind of a handheld device in the game. Even your computers on your ship to manage your multiple bases, you can't really easily know without writing it all down or memorizing or whatever what you actually need, which is ridiculous. How in the hell they thought that is not something they should put in the game is beyond me. That's just lazy. Okay. Console or not, console players are going to need it too. So why don't you have that in the game? It's far future, and yet there's so many things of that nature in the game that don't exist that should just by default be there. You can have this kind of management in all kinds of war games, but not in this game. Give me a break. But I'm spitting at a hurricane. They're not going to do anything. Did I get healed up at least during the trip? No. Status effects. Hypothermia. I'll just go to the doctor. This is just so pointless. I'd much rather be hindered by things that are fun, like enemies, than constantly, and I mean constantly, having to deal with weather effects. Hold on. Eat some food that'll give me some oxygen. If I have any on me. Yeah. A little espresso. Haven't passed out yet in the game, but I imagine if I push it much more, I will. So now you see why I named this episode Enduring Outpost Pain, so you don't have to. So you will hopefully learn some things if you're new to it, and you have an easier time as a result.
If you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you can.
I need help.
All right. What have we
Quit your
got here?
blabbering.
Good news is
Yeah. Let's see. Afflictions. Take care of all of it.
hold still now. Ain't no sugarcoating it. This is gonna hurt. Best bite down on something. All right, you're good to go.
Ooh, modern medicine. I see things haven't changed
I got a
much.
feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
You're right. I can't find nicer places to plant my bases, I guess I'm going to be in here a lot. All right, so we needed tungsten, right? And whatever else I could afford. Maybe I'll just buy the whole stock. Midtown Minerals, we get a lot of my business.
You meet all sorts in Keel City.
And this thing here, look at the size of this one, dude. What's that all about?
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
You're an independent hauler? I can promise you the best rate in town. Here's my current inventory.
Pretty sure you're the only one selling minerals. Okay. Tungsten, here we go. Just give me all of that. Copper. Gold. Might as well. Lead, I need lead. I have nickel, but I'll might as well grab some extra. Why not? Silver, yes. I don't know about the rest of the stuff. I have access to most of this. Some of the weirder ones. Let's see here. Value. We'll buy this since it's expensive. I might need it at some point. All right. Let's go to the general store. We're going to always need lubricants and sealants, things of that nature. Again, man, let's have some wandering merchants.
In other news, on the lifeless planet of Ecterra, a mining operation run by Argos extractors was attacked by the Crimson Fleet. Our goal was commissioned by the enigmatic constellation to dig resources, but their routine job turned deadly. The pirates expected easy prey, but instead they found more than they bargained for. A heated battle ensued between the Crimson Fleet and the miners. Armed with only their trusty mining lasers, the Argos crew fought off the Crimson Fleet and defended their facility. A surprising turn of events and a victory for us all.
Did I have something to do with that? I don't even remember. Maybe. Oh, where's the shopkeeper? Where are you? Shopkeep. There he is. Slacking.
Take a look around. It's good. I want to do your business quick. The Rangers plan on dropping by for me.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
free to look around.
This guy's always rushing me. Don't I spend enough money in here? Hold on, we gotta sell some stuff. Do I have anything I need to get rid of? Admittedly, I'm holding on to stuff that I probably should get rid of, but kind of thinking one day I might want to actually have like a little bit of a collection going, so I keep one of everything. And this one here is decent value, so Got rid of that. Probably have some guns, but there's actually a wide range of ballistic weapons in the game, at least varieties, variations. So yeah, I've just never seemed to find something to get rid of, and I'm bulking out on all this stuff. That's the problem. Look at all this lithium. Where did I get all that from? I got one helium on the ship. What the heck? Hold on, let me put some. Oh, wait a minute. I did not mean to do that. Not thinking. Give me that back. All right, buy first. Transfer later. Resources. Here we go. Zero wire. Can never have enough of this stuff. But I can make a lot of that, so. Argon. I don't know what to buy all this. There we go. Solvents, lubricant. Look how little they put in these shops. It's just crazy. Why is there so little available? Adhesive. I mean, this is basic stuff you'd find in a hardware store. Like, I don't want to have to constantly go back and forth, back and forth. And this is why I'm overburdened so much. I guess that's enough for now. Structural material. What is all this? I don't know. We'll take some of that just in case. All right. Let's get out of here. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but I probably am. Catch my breath. I'm in better shape out of the game. Auto saves when you get on your ship. Should get a feeling of satisfaction once I have this circuit actually working and I never have to tinker with the fueling of these bases again, unless of course they get attacked and something gets knocked out. That I can understand, but this is the mod kicking it again to show us a landing that isn't in the vanilla game. And this stuff is just the modder working the kinks out. Once they release the official tools, all that stuff will probably be completely seamless. Just go straight to this landing. Alright, so what was it? I think I wanted to make another extractor, iron extractor. Up to 20. Okay. There we go. And it doesn't really seem to matter if they overlap. Or circles, the radius. Go. I think I'm going to build yet another one. Needed power. Power is down, which is... That's a little annoying. Where did all that helium go? Okay, now we need to get some power going. I'll probably make some more turbines. Area is restricted. Wire. All right, everything should be... Well, not quite. Hold on. A little redundant wiring, a la Fallout 4. All right, let me go see what's going on with the helium. Isn't any helium coming in? Hmm. We have over here. There's no helium in here. This is full up. No, it's not even close to full. Hmm. Outgoing should be... Hold on. Which is which here? Gotta make sure we got the incoming helium going to my generator. This is nickel. No helium. Well, I mean, I can create a link to this just in case. If I don't, it's already connected. Okay. Let's go to third person. This here should also go to this one. It's already connected. Well, how the hell are you not getting any fuel? I have like 7 or 8 helium generators back at that base, and we're not able to keep this going? That seems a bit much. All right. Hold on a second. Go into my cargo, resources, helium. I have nothing in here, basically, just one helium. All right, I should have some on me. 129. All right, we're just gonna dump everything in here. There. Now this should all fire up. Still not enough power, but this isn't on yet. There it goes. Now power's at 54. Okay, now we're good. I might have to increase production even more. How many of these little bots do I have here? So again, we got to go in and check your crew. There you go to C for crew, and now you can go to your outpost and current outpost. So I have 3 sanitation mini bots here working. Plus Sarah. Plus another NPC, the damage control specialist. I don't know if she's even doing any good for me here, but I hired her, so she's getting to work. Couldn't put her on a ship because of crew limitations. Not enough slots available yet. All right, so now this stuff should be available. Let's make sure this stuff is connecting. I don't know if it's going to reconnect and it disconnects on its own and it doesn't automatically reconnect. I think hopefully it automatically did. Yes, it already is. Okay, so we've got, look, it's not even showing any resources coming in. This is super confusing. I think it's just, it will show resources coming in, but it has to take time to update in actual time, real lifetime, and again, needlessly confusing. See, this is another aspect that they didn't do a good job with at all, making sure that stairs work by default when you place a building. Here we go. There it is. Helium. Okay, now it's showing it. Oh. Here comes the ship. I want to see how much helium comes in here. All right, so this is not even close to full. Okay. Now the helium might have gotten pushed off into a container. Hopefully it did. I'm not sure if I'll even know. I don't remember the numbers, but let's see. Hard to tell. So we're at 115 now. This is using it up like at a rapid pace. Plus the bases themselves. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up with demand. That's the problem. Now it's down to 104 already. Look at that. Wow. That is nuts. Okay, so we're going to have to go ahead and go to the helium base and make sure things are cooking with gas. Unintended. I'm gonna have to look for some crew that I can hire just to expressly put them into the bases to help with that production. I've already got Sam over there. All right. Time's a wasting. We need to hustle. I have a mod that lets me put in much longer names for ships and bases. I highly recommend you find a mod for that. Again, it's just, stuff that should be in the game to let us manage and designate doesn't exist. So modders come up with it. Quality of life solutions. All right, now hopefully I've got enough. I'm gonna max out the helium production here. I think that's the only way to do this. Landing procedure again. I'm very impressed with this mod, actually. I mean, I know it looks a little wonky, but when you consider what it's managing to do that isn't in the vanilla game, it's pretty impressive considering there's no tools available for the game yet. Now just imagine how cool this will be when you travel somewhere, you'll always see a landing if you choose to. Takeoffs. All that stuff should be in-game. All right, let's see if I can manage stuff from inside my ship. I probably should be able to. Nope. Look at that. It won't let me do it from inside the ship. That's crazy. Why am I getting damaged? I'm in my ship. Yep, it won't let me. That seems... Again, it's just, I don't know, man. What's the point of all these computer... I don't get it. It's not good enough that I have to actually travel to these bases. What the heck? What's that all about? Helium extractor. Look at the power's down. Why is all the power down? How is the power down? No wonder production is... see what I mean? Now, this just doesn't make any sense. I even have exclusive production going straight to the power, and it's still not enough to keep up with the demand. That's insane. Okay, fine, whatever. The one that I just made, we're gonna... That is absolutely out of control. That the demand for these generators outpaces this many extractors. And now I don't have any more. Wow. That is absolutely insane. They really have made this painful. There's 88 helium in here. Why is there helium in here at all? See, again, how you should be able to regulate what goes in and out of your base with some kind of control on a computer. It's just needlessly painful. It doesn't make sense. That means that helium that I'm sending out is coming back from across system. Unless I put some of that helium in there, but I do not believe I would have done that. Okay, well, at least we've got some helium to play with. We'll go ahead and throw it into here, and hopefully this gets everything started again. There they go. Let's make sure this one's got power. It doesn't. Now it does. $87. All right. Hopefully this levels out. The key will be to make sure that this stops going down at a rapid pace. Just put down 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep building these as much as I can. Let's see. Oh, it just bugged out on me. That's the bug I was talking about. Where now, see how it's grayed out there on the bottom right? The toggle view build mode, it won't let me tab into third. That's the bug. Yeah, because it's not a big enough pain in the ass. They had to make sure they didn't test it properly, so that once you get cooking with this stuff and you're trying to make things work, you lose valuable time and end up having to do it all over again. Okay. I'll just do it first person. All right, luckily we have enough to make another extractor. What the heck was that? There we go. Oh, I'm in toxic gas. Alright, so this goes to this one. And we should have enough power, hopefully. Yeah, we still got more than enough power. Alright, now let's check this one again. See how fast it's going down. Oh, it's actually going up. We might finally have victory here. Hold on. Oh, it went down. 88. Let's see if it goes back up again. I don't know if it'll update in real time while I'm looking at it or not. It's definitely, if it's going down a lot slower. Okay, it went down 3 more. Nope, it went up. I think we're, yep, went up again. I think we're in good shape, finally. All right, let's check these platforms. All right, that's the, this one doesn't require any fuel because it's in system. Let's check. This should be the copper, I think, or nickel. It's the nickel. Okay. Doesn't look like anything's being produced yet at this point. All right, we've got more than enough here already. What am I suffering from this time? Extreme ambient cold. All right, well, that's better than frostbite. Look at all those just... Oh, man. Gas galore. Hey, that's what it takes. I'm showing you. So there you go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Now the trick is you're going to have to find an area where you're not going to be blocked by anything that's already pre-built, some other human remains of bases, etc., that can block you from actually utilizing the helium that you do find in the ground. Make sure you check that before you start building. Otherwise, you're going to have to break everything down and move. Okay, now this one... Wait, do I just have just the one? I'm confusing myself. I thought I had more than one of these out-system platforms. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Why is there no iron in here? Wait a minute, I must have more than one. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. That base went down again? There's no way. This is wrong. This isn't it. This is supposed to be the iron base and the Obram system. So it can't keep up with demand? That is absolutely nuts. I'm going to see if I can build another one of these. I mean, this is insane. I have got to keep this production high. This time it'll be to send it out. Requires 5 power, should have enough. But do I have enough space to even put one of these down? That's the key. I do. That should be powering up in a second. And now we're going to take this link and send it over here to the container directly in front of my outgoing shipping container. This is how I kind of manage stuff in my own mind. So this one here is sending directly to the power generators, and this one is sending out to my other bases. There. Okay, so this should have... Yeah, okay, a little bit of helium in there. Hopefully it took off with some helium. Now let's see, is this connected again or not? It isn't. I'm gonna have to go back to the other base and reconnect from that side again. That's another aspect I don't understand. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am. I think you just have to fiddle around with both bases, and if that means traveling back and forth, you have to do it. Let's check power again. Looks like everything is all right. Another thing that I really want to see in the game is a way to rename different storage containers, and currently I don't see a way to do that. All right, helium is actually going up here. So that's actually really good. Yeah, that is excellent. So this should be increasing over here. We should see more helium in here. Yes, it's up to 6 now. I mean, that's pathetic that it's only 6. Yeah, I might have an issue here where I'm sending helium by accident over to this local system. Okay, I'm not. I don't think. Nope, there's a ton of helium here. What in the world? That's why everything's messed up. No, I'm wrong. I need to have... or do I? I forget what I have at this other base. I think I may be sending... The nickel base probably has an outgoing platform for out of system also. So it does need the helium. Again, I wish I had a way of just seeing that in front of me without having to jump in my ship and going over, etc., etc. Okay, there's a way to fix this. That is going to be... So we're going to have to separate some of this outgoing from being handled all through here. Let's see, how many do I have going into this? Oh my goodness. Good luck figuring that out. Again, why, if I don't have some kind of a spreadsheet, this becomes crazy. All right, so I'm just going to take... Let's see. We need another storage. Do I have enough to make one? Of course I don't. What am I missing? Why do I never have enough? Oh, I need adaptive frames. Okay, that I can make. All right, so we need another gas storage. All right, that I can make. Let's go onto the boat. Vasco. Oh, Andrasia can't get down the stairs. So that's why she's hanging out over here. I'm gonna have to... I thought I had this worked out, but apparently not. Okay. Oop. There we go. Industrial workbench. Adaptive frames, and I'm out of iron. How am I out of iron? Isn't the whole point of me connecting the base was to get iron sent here? What is going on? I'm losing my mind. Ah, okay. We gotta travel again. This is ridiculous. See, this is a iron base, iron and shipbuilder, and yet I'm not getting anything from here because... anyway, let's go see what's going on. Yeah, I'll just grab some iron. I need a bag of holding. Whoops, what did I do here? Thought I clicked on that. Apparently not. And so when I edit this, I'll try to cut a lot of the delays out. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're welcome.
Perhaps not the sort of place.
Like this, for instance. It'll go into a landing sequence from the mod again. But imagine not seeing any of this glitchy stuff first. And that'll be what the mod behaves like in 6 months from now. Hi.
I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
What's it doing? Okay, I guess I won't try that from here. Well, there's ships here, but how much you want to bet we're out of fuel again? Yep. This one little generator just eats all of it. Along with these two platforms, of course, but that is absolutely insane. So this has not, they have not been traveling because they ran out of fuel. And this glitchy crap, where I should have obviously been able to get over that lip and couldn't. What a juggling act this turns into. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's sending to the nickel. This will be out of fuel. Yep. Everything's out of fuel. Because we couldn't get it sent in here fast enough, and it went through the reserves. So it'd be the same thing here. Now, if we get lucky, there might actually be some helium lingering somewhere. Okay, this is all empty. Nope. All right, so there's some iron here. Let me take all this iron. More iron. Ready to send out, but it's not going anywhere. Oh, this drives me out of my mind. Come on. An angle keeps him from... so poorly tested. That incoming is empty. Outgoing is empty. Hypothermia. Okay. Now we got to go back again. Espresso, thank you. I mean, I guess if you're into the whole factory thing, this wouldn't drive you absolutely crazy, but for me, with my ADD, it makes me lose my mind. All right, so now we got to go back, bring iron, we got to build the container that we needed, then we got to take more helium and bring it back here again, and then start the whole cycle again. This time, hopefully, having enough production at all the bases that everything will actually keep working. Ay, ay, ay. And I still can't get this kid off my boat. I'm gonna have to fire Sam. And here we go again. Fingers crossed. And another thing too is like, good luck even remembering what you were doing before you had to leave system and fly around. And it's like, oh yeah, what was I doing? I think I was trying to create a container for the gas, so we can have a separate source of gas going to each platform to make sure that we never run out of fuel for these ships that are departing with the fuel that are desperately needed by the other base that we just left. Oh yeah, you see what I mean? Like, to think somebody at Bethesda actually thought to themselves that this is a good system. Hello. All right, which one was it? I think it was over here. Yeah. Okay, so... Oop. Oh my goodness, that's right. I have to build the frame still. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I can just... Can I build a bench in here? Yes. I have plenty. Alright. Going inside, make ourselves a nice little industrial bench inside for our convenience. And to get warm. Alright. There we go. Okay, back out. Excuse me, boys. All right. Was I trying to make this for the outgoing? This has some helium in outgoing. Was it for the fuel? Is that the problem? No, it's fueled also. What the heck is going on? All right, I'm going to build one anyway. Okay. That's from the extractor to storage. We're going to take that off of here. Send it to this one. Okay. That one's going straight to the fuel. This one's going here and into the outgoing. Got to make sure that we have enough production happening for the refueling of the generators. Okay, power is still all on. Thank you. Okay, that's all gone, but this is for the generators. It's actually up. Perfect. Okay, we're down on 114. Keep an eye on it. Back up to 117. Up. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Up. Okay, excellent. Excellent. All right, now we need to take some of this helium with me directly to the other base so that we can actually start the cycle. So let's just grab any helium that we have here. take all the helium. Yep. Cute. Check all the different containers. Shouldn't be any in here. There isn't. What about, okay, good. What about iron? I need to leave iron here. Where is this feeding to? Beryllium goes into here. Okay, we can actually go ahead and store some iron in here. No, we can't either. Because then it'll probably get sucked away. Let's have a separate container for iron. Whatever. Right here. There. Put it there. All right. Now. Helium. Look at all this helium. Give me that helium. Okay. All right, so this just has... No, it's got 3 platforms, right? No, just has one of each. All right. I think that's all we need. All right, now we got to go back again to the iron base. I can't even remember where my ship is. And I'll say it now, if you're watching this still, please consider supporting the channel any way you see fit, but especially liking the videos. A simple like goes so far for this channel to get exposure. Without those likes, people will rarely even know about the videos and about the content on my channel. And I have no better means of getting the word out than that simple click that y'all can do, and I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully somebody has learned something from this, because otherwise I don't know why I'm enduring all this pain. This should do it though. We're gonna put so much helium here this time. There's no way, right? There's no way we're gonna run out, he said, before running out of helium again. Okay. Now. Here we go. And we should know relatively quickly if things are running because the ships are going to start coming in. A cough now. All right, here we go. Get busy. Now, let's see where I have. I don't even remember, but I've got stuff feeding this, I'm sure. That one's getting plenty of juice. Oh, there goes a ship. There they go. Oh. All right, let's make sure they're connected. Iron. Give me that iron. I don't understand why that's in there. Okay, and what? Where is that going? I can't see the damn wire, but it's going down over here somewhere. It's from the incoming, I think. It's already connected, right? See, this is another thing. I can't... even see the wire. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put storage for gas. Out here. That's another thing. I don't know how to make these things go higher. It's not explained. There's no simple page up, page down, nothing, arrow keys. That doesn't do it. Yeah. Foundation is too tall. I don't know why that allows you to do it at all then. I'm going to do this. Build that there. Do output to here. And then output to there. Boom. So incoming helium should automatically be resourced back over there. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Just redundancies. At this point, I just have to have redundancies for my own sanity. And we'll go... Ah, see? The same keys being utilized in two different presses of the mouse is sometimes so easy to forget because you get used to reloading with R. All right. What do you mean I'm missing resources? What am I missing now? Oh my goodness. Copper? Really? Shouldn't copper be coming in from one of my bases? And there's of course... There, of course, is the rub. It should be, but we've been missing out. Let's check. That's just nickel. I may not even have copper set up to send here yet, unfortunately. Yeah, this is just helium. Well, just helium, the most vital thing of all. Helium is coming in here. All right, let's check our... I'm going to have to set up a third platform here. We've got to have copper. I mean, I don't have to, but it would be... I just want to make sure I've always got what I need. So... Here's a source of copper there. There actually is more copper available here also, I believe. But I don't have a base here. Wait a minute. Have I not scouted this? That can't be right. What? God, I could have sworn I scouted this whole system. Anyway, this is where I've got a base for copper. Copper and fluorine, which is actually also very useful. Okay, so we got to go here. All right. And I did it again. At least this doesn't look like it's bugged out on me. It's outside the building area. Restricted area. Too close to pre-built objects. Okay, yep, this is getting sketchy. I might be able to put one here, maybe. Outside the build area? No, it's not. Managed to do it. And of course, this means more connections. How are we doing over here? Now to 84, 83. There, the real trick is when this starts to go back up, if ever. Going down. We have to keep this fueled. breathing difficulty. I'm dying trying to do this. All right, well, this is already getting... It's getting helium, but just not at the pace I would like. It's not doing too bad. But this is gonna take its toll. Yeah, and I have to build another platform at the copper base too, so there you go. I think this will be for another day. Yep. I think that's where I'm going to end the episode right there. As a matter of fact, because this is going to be a whole nother step. I'm going to lose my sanity if I don't get something to eat. So I hope you learned a few things in this episode. Thanks for sticking with me. If you enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. I'm Dr. Sachs. Hope to see you again, too.